What is going on, everybody? Man, welcome back to All or Nothing. Man, what a crazy night last night in DFS. I swear it's like every night, crazy stuff's happening. And shout out to the guy who mentioned Wendell Carter, man. Definitely, that was a great pick, great play. He played awesome last night. A lot of people went away from him because they thought Markham was going to take a lot of his minutes away, but Markham just complimented him, and Markham went off as well. So just a great value night last night. I really like to see that, and I really love to see when you guys call even better picks than me at times, man. It's just completely dope. Just shows how much we all put effort into this, man, and that's why I'm doing this channel is that we can all help each other out. In the end of the day, I can help you guys out and deliver you guys some fire information that not only do I know, Geostorm knows, and some other guys that we talk with. But yeah, guys, I mean, great things are happening. I just created an Instagram page as well, All or Nothing. So please, guys, go follow the Instagram page. All or Nothing is the name of it. Um, I'll definitely try to put that in the comment section, a link or something to get to the Instagram page. I'll figure out if I can do that. See if I can get that done. But either way, man, please go follow, and please keep subscribing and liking this video as much as possible, guys. It really means a lot to me, and it really helps me grow and keeps this channel running. Thank you. But anyways, man, we got a nice juicy slate here tonight. We got 11 game slate. Sorry, I had to count for a second. But yeah, we got an 11 game slate here tonight. Some games that I really like. But one thing I really want to say to you guys, I want to give you guys some advice here on these Wednesday games. So tonight you have Philly, Toronto, and then after that you're gonna have San Antonio and LA. Now both of those games are on prime time, which means TNT, ESPN, so forth of that nature. Now we all know when teams play in national televised games, man, they want to go a little harder here. So be aware of that. Be aware of that, and they want to play even better. So that's something to always keep in mind. That to play primetime guys a little more than guys that are not in prime time. So I really like. I'm gonna have some exposure to that Philly Toronto game, and I'm gonna have some exposure to that Lakers San Antonio game, and kind of make a primetime lineup mixed with a couple of little other games. But I really love playing those type of games because everybody just plays harder because everybody's watching. But anyways, just a suggestion. Let's get back into the slate, though. At the top of point guards here, we got Russell Westbrook going against Brooklyn. I love this matchup here. I think Brooklyn's been playing okay lately, keeping games close. I think Westbrook should go out and have a huge game today against Brooklyn. He didn't really get there last time, so I think today could be a bounce back game. And at 11,000, his price tag is okay, so I do like him as well. Curry going against Cleveland. I don't really like this spot for Curry. It could be a blowout, but he's due to have a huge game soon, so be aware of that. John Wall in Atlanta. I don't really like that either. Conley going against the Clippers at 9-1. Don't like Conley's price. I feel like it's too high. Even Kemba Walker going against Minnesota. I love the matchup for Kemba, but I just feel like his price is too high. So the guys that I'll be targeting here are my three favorite point guards are probably going to be Ben Simmons going against Toronto. Primetime game, only 8-9. I can see him smashing in this spot. I even like Carl Lowry on the flip side for Toronto against Philly. I can even see myself playing both these guys as I don't think they'll be guarding each other anyways. So I can see myself playing both of them. Another guy that I really like here down at the bottom or right underneath Lowry, I love Eric Bledsoe for Milwaukee going against Detroit. Point guards usually smash against Detroit. So I love me some Bledsoe at 7-2. Think that could be some great value play. Another sneaky play here is Trae Young for Atlanta against Washington. We know point guards against Washington usually smash, and John Wall doesn't play too much defense, and Washington's just going through hell and back right now. So they're not even looking to play basketball. So I love Trae Young. And I'll even take a swing at Lonzo Ball for the Lakers going against the Spurs. For some reason, him and Bron tend to play good against San Antonio. Last year, Lonzo had a couple good games against the Spurs. This year, Bron went off against the Spurs. So I really like Lonzo in this spot as well. Now, but if we're looking for some value here, Derrick Rose, 5'7". His price has dropped a lot, which is great. He had a terrible game last game, but he was due for one just because he's been playing awesome. So don't let that scare you, man. At 5'7", going against a Charlotte team, I could see myself going to Derrick Rose as well. But now, if we need some value here, I'll probably go maybe right here to White for San Antonio going against the Lakers at 4,600. I just feel like that could be some sneaky value, and we know and that's going to be a fast-paced game with the Lakers here. So, and even though the Spurs are coming off of a back-to-back, this guy is young. He's going to get a lot of run. I think it's going to be a great game. So I do like White here. But if I had to pick an all or nothing play here, it's probably going to be Satoransky at 3,800 going against Atlanta. He's been starting the last couple games, getting some good minutes. We seen when Wall was out last year, he could definitely get there in value. So I do like Satoransky going against Atlanta. If somehow this game can turn into a blowout for Washington, he'll get even more run. But my all or nothing play here at point guard is probably going to be Satoransky tonight. So let's move on here to shooting guard, guys. And at the top, we got Holiday for New Orleans going against Dallas. I do like Holiday a lot here in this matchup as well, as Dallas is coming off of a back-to-back, though, so we have to beware. Could be, maybe New Orleans can maybe blow them out because Dallas is tired from playing the game last night. But at 9.62, the price is really high on him as well. And in 11 games, man, there's got to be a ton of value here. And that's why I like Bradley Beal as well going against Atlanta at 8.5. I feel like, he's trying to step up and prove that he's the better Washington guy than John Wall because they're looking to trade either one of those guys or maybe both. So I do like Bradley Beal here for Washington. Another guy that I really like is DeMar DeRozan going against the Lakers. Yesterday he didn't really get there in fantasy value, but I can see him today definitely reaching that with the Lakers and going off. I don't see anybody that's going to be able to guard him. Another guy that I really, really like is D'Angelo Russell. He's been playing awesome lately, going against OKC. They don't play too good defensively. And Russell's been balling, man. Russell has been balling. That's why his price is 8.1, but I'm willing to pay that instead of 9.6 for Holiday. I do like that for Russell. Another guy that I really like, I love Klay Thompson going against bad teams. I told you guys last time to pick him against Atlanta. He smashed for 40 fantasy points. I could see him again doing that here against Cleveland. So I'm going to have some exposure to Klay Thompson again. I actually like Klay more than Curry and Durant because I love playing Klay against bad teams. Doncic, he's primed for a good game here. He's primed for a good matchup here with New Orleans in a fast-paced game. So I do like some Doncic here. But if I had to choose between Doncic and Chris Middleton, I'll probably even go Chris Middleton here for Milwaukee. I like his matchup against Detroit. I think, and they're at home as well. So I love playing guys at home. And I love Chris Middleton. I don't think anybody on Detroit is going to be able to guard this guy. So I could see him filling it up tonight. Another guy that I really, really like here, his price is still low, 5'8", Jordan Clarkson against the Golden State Warriors. Now, Clarkson's been getting a ton of minutes, man, and I think he's been playing great lately. So I do like me some Clarkson coming off the bench for Cleveland. He's getting over 25 minutes a game, and he's been killing. So I do like Clarkson at 5'8", good value there. But if we're going to look for some deeper value, my deep value play here, I do like Bazemore for Atlanta going against Washington. He's only 5'3", and his upside, man, this guy could put up a 50-burger or 40-burger. But the thing about this play here is Taurean Prince is already ruled out. So we know he's going to start, and we know he's probably going to get over 30 minutes to this tonight. So I do love Bazemore at 5,300. But keep in mind, man, he could bust. But, hey, 5,300, not a bad risk. I'll take it any day. And my all-or-nothing play here at shooting guard, I'm going to have to say Alec Burke again for Cleveland going against Golden State. This guy's been playing well for them, and I think he's going to continue to kill for Cleveland. He's just going to be in a crucial part for them off the bench. And I could see him getting a lot of run in this game. Even if they get blown out, he's going to get even more run. But even if the game stays close, he should get about 20 to 25 minutes. So I do like Burks tonight against the Warriors at great value, 4,100. He's proven that he's a baller. That'd probably be my all-or-nothing play here for shooting guards is Alec Burks. Let's move on to small forward, guys. And like I said at the top, yes, Giannis, 12.7. The price is ridiculous for him at this point. Going against Detroit. It is a great matchup, but at the same time, Andre Drummond is guarding the rim. and Giannis gets a lot of his baskets going to the basket. I'm not saying Drummond's going to be able to block him or stop him because nobody can. But at 12-7, I can see Giannis maybe hesitant going to the rim because Drummond's there a couple times. But for 12-7, man, the price is just really high. When you could just pay down for a guy like LeBron at 10-7, I love this matchup for him tonight. His price is the lowest I've seen in a long time. A 10-7, I love that price tag on LeBron going against the Spurs. Excuse me. He loves going against Popovich and proving to Popovich that he is the greatest. So I do love the Lakers in this matchup, and I do love LeBron at 10-7. I think it's just a fantastic price tag for him finally. So I'm going to have a lot of exposure to LeBron James tonight. That'd probably be the guy I'd pay up for here. Don't really like Durant in this matchup. Kawhi, I do like Kawhi Leonard at 9-8 going against Philly. Primetime game on TV. So Leonard's going to want to play well to show everybody that he fits in well with Toronto, that they're for real. So I do like me some Kawhi Leonard as well tonight. Paul George against Brooklyn. I mean, Paul George at 8-3 is a steal to me as well. So I do like Paul George going against Brooklyn. Like I said, that game is going to be a fast-paced game. So I do think Paul George is going to definitely hit value or more. But if we're looking for some value here, let's go down to Rudy Gay against San Antonio. Rudy Gay is 5-5. He's going to get over probably about 25 to 30 minutes tonight in a fast-paced game against the Lakers. Nobody's going to be able to do the things that this guy does. I can see Rudy Gay coming in and having a nice game here, maybe with some double-digit rebounds, some steals, and a couple blocks. I do think he's capable of that. So I do like him a lot. But my all-or-nothing play here, if I had to pick one, I really like Kelly Oubre here going against Atlanta at 4-9. He's proven to put up some 30-point fantasy games, almost 40s. And against an Atlanta team, I mean, like I said, if Washington could somehow blow these guys out, Oubre could definitely be a hot play tonight. But either way, he's going to get about 20, 25 minutes as well. So I think Oubre could definitely smash in this spot against Atlanta, as I do love playing role players against bad teams as well. I think that's when the superstars tend to take a seat back and let these guys kill. So hopefully Oubre can return that value for me tonight. Another guy that I'm going to keep staying on, man, until he keeps going this season is DeMar Carroll for Brooklyn at 4-1 going against OKC Thunder. Man, I really like this guy, guys. I mean, I know I keep saying it. He hasn't got there yet, but he did put up a 40 already this year. So you can see his upside is there. But, man, I mean, it's just a matter of time. Maybe he'll get up for this game because it's against Westbrook and Paul George. So hopefully the Carroll can definitely smash in this spot. But if not, if you guys maybe want to get even deeper into plays here, really there's really nothing here at the bottom. But, I mean, if you really want to try to find some type of value, I could see a guy like Jeff Green for Washington here going against Atlanta, 3,600. He does get some minutes here. But, you know, I think, like I said, this game needs to be a blowout for him or Oubre to really return value, I think, a lot. Because they're not going to get too much time. If the game's close, I don't see him and Oubre being too much of factors. I think that's John Wall and Bradley Beal having a good game. But, like I said, it's an all-or-nothing play here at Jeff Green. If you know how bad Atlanta is, Washington should be able to take care of them, and Jeff Green should get some extra burn. But, hey, that's why they're all-or-nothing plays, right? All right, let's go down to power forwards now, guys. At the top here, of course, Anthony Davis, 12-8, in a great matchup at Dallas. They're coming off of a back-to-back. They just played yesterday. New Orleans is fresh at home. Man, I really love Anthony Davis in this spot. Dallas sucks against big men. I can see Anthony Davis having a huge game tonight and returning value. So I do like paying that. If I'm going to pay up him or Giannis, I'd probably go with Ant Davis just because he's capable of doing a little bit of more. Blake Griffin against Milwaukee. Don't really like that matchup for him. Tobias Harris going against Memphis. I do like that matchup for him. I think it's a solid spot for him. But at 8-1, like I said, I'd rather pay down for these guys mid-level. Like even Aldridge going against the Lakers, I think that's a great spot for him as well for 8,000. I do like that play. John Collins for Atlanta's been balling lately, going against Washington. Could be a solid spot for him as well. Montrezl Harrell's price is finally dropping a little bit at 7-4 now going against Memphis. Don't really like that spot for him as well. But 7-4, I probably will put him in a couple lineups. I do love Aaron Gordon tonight again, going against Denver at home, even though they played last night. I can see Aaron Gordon having a big game again against Denver. He stretches the floor well, attacks the basket. Jokic isn't too athletic, so I can see Gordon definitely having a big game here. Kuzma against the Spurs. At 7,000, I think his price tag is way too high for me. Even though he's in a great spot, I mean, if you guys want to take that risk at that 7,000 price tag, that's fine with me because he is in a good spot. But just I don't like that price tag. I'd rather maybe go down to Millsap or pay up to Gordon. Millsap against Orlando, he's in a fantastic spot as well. Just this guy does a little bit of everything, man. Rebounds, assists, blocks, scores. I just love this guy's hustle. So Millsap to me is in a great spot. Another guy I really like is Siakam for Toronto going against Philly. 6'7's kind of high still for him. But like I said, national televised game. I think these guys are going to have, I think this game is going to be very, very close. So I do like Siakam for Toronto going against Philly. I even like Ibaka for Toronto going against Philly. If you want to pay lower and get Ibaka at 5'9", I do not blame you at all for doing that. I think that would be a solid move. Even Markieff Morris here for Washington going against Atlanta, 6'3". I think that's a great price tag on him as well. He should be able to stretch the floor against these Atlanta guys and get off. Like I said, I do like him, Oubre, Beal, and Jeff Green. They should be able to return value here. I don't like Wall in that matchup. Hollis Jefferson going against OKC at 5'6". Yeah, if he plays the power forward position, I do like him. But if he has to play the center and goes against Adams, I don't like that at all. But if he's playing the power forward position at 5'6", I do like Hollis Jefferson here. That could be a sneaky play. Another guy that I like here down at the bottom, going down a little bit here, is now, let me see. Draymond is still listed out, correct? Yeah, Draymond's still going to miss some time here. So that means Larry Nance Jr. for Cleveland could return some value here at 5'3". This guy could definitely out-rebound and block a lot of Golden State shots tonight as they don't have Draymond again. So I do like Larry Nance tonight at 5'3". I think that's great value for him. Could be a sneaky play here. He's for sure going to be low owned. I think everybody's going to be scared to play a lot of Cleveland guys against Golden State because it is the Warriors. But you have to understand something. No matter what, blowout or not, all these Cleveland guys are pretty much going to still get the run because they're still trying to grow and put them in the fire. So don't be scared of that game. Understand these Cleveland guys are still going to get the run in. But yeah, if we need some value here and we want to go down, a guy that I like here. He's taking a shot in the dark, like I said, all or nothing play. Saric at 4,000 has not been doing too good lately, but we know this guy's upside, man. He's getting the minutes, man. He's at least at 20 minutes a game, not too much. I want to see him at 25, would be nice, but man, he just hasn't been getting there. But I think against this matchup, this could be the game. If Minnesota can blow them out, he's in line to get a lot more run than Taj tonight. So I do like Saric as an all-or-nothing play here at power forward. We do know his upside. Let's just hope this game turns into a blowout. And let's hope Saric can get into the game and perform. So that would be my all-or-nothing play at center. Or at power forward. Sorry about that. I'm looking at center right now. And I see Embiid at the top here at 10-7. I love him in this matchup against Toronto. Primetime game. Look for Embiid to have a huge game tonight. I love the price tag. It's not too high. And I don't really like any of these other guys. Gasol against the Clippers actually really is interesting because the Clippers have no big men. So I can see Marc Gasol having a field day with them. But if I had to choose between Gasol and Embiid, I'd probably just pay up and get Embiid. Towns against Charlotte, that's another great matchup. I'm just worried about Minnesota blowing them out. So if they do, that's going to suck for Towns' price at 9.6. Vujicic, Orlando at home against Denver. This is a tough one here because he's going to be going against Jokic, two skilled guys. I do like Vujicic here as well because Jokic doesn't play too much defense. But, I mean, I don't really like putting two good centers against each other, so I'll probably just stay away from both of them. And maybe even go down for a guy like Steven Adams going against Brooklyn. I think this is going to be a good spot for him as he's just really aggressive on the glass. And he just does it all, man. This guy's really scrappy. You know, just him being that way by nature, he gets about 10 rebounds a game. and a steal and a block just for his hustle. So I do love Steven Adams at 7-7. But my probably favorite center here on the slate, I'll probably have to go with Tristan Thompson again. I'm really high on this guy. He's been balling lately. His price is 7-7 now. I know it's ridiculous, but going against this Golden State team, like I said, he's one of the few guys left that there is some rivalry with this game. Remember, he did get in a technical foul last year in the finals, getting into it with Draymond. So I could see Tristan Thompson having a chip on his shoulder, especially without LeBron, to go into this game and want to just dominate Golden State on the glass. So I do love me some Tristan Thompson tonight. DeAndre Jordan, I don't really like him in this matchup going against Anthony Davis tonight. I was just going to stay away from DeAndre Jordan. I'm trying to actually find an excuse why to play him. Coming off of a game last night, I'd rather just stay away from him and pay up to get Tristan Thompson or something. Julius Randle is a great play, man. I keep missing on this guy because I thought Nico was going to play. If Mirotic is out, Randle's a must start. If Mirotic is in, it's just too high, man. 7,000 is just too high on this guy. So that's just something I don't want to do here. I don't want to pay for that. Another guy that I like here for some value, if we're looking for value, is Dedmon for Atlanta against Washington. Washington has no center, so Dedmon can actually he's in actually a prime spot here to have a good game against Washington at home as well. So I can see Dedmon definitely putting up some numbers here. Nobody's going to have him. And again, he's going to be super low owned. But, man, understand Washington has no big man. Dedmon can stretch the floor. He could defend inside. So I do like him a lot. But, again, like I said, Damon Jones, he's injured. He's not going to play. So that opens up the door for Kevon Looney again against Cleveland. I don't really like his matchup with Tristan Thompson. I'd rather just try to get Tristan Thompson somehow. That'd be my goal. But, again, if you want to play Looney, it's not a bad call. But you could don't be surprised if a guy like Jordan Bell at 3,800 at center comes in and has a big game for Golden State as well. Both those guys interchange at times. And if Bell's playing great, they're going to leave him in. So I do like him as well. It kind of just is a tough call there. But, like I said, that's up to you guys to want to decide what you're going to play. I just try to give you the best advice that I can. And at center, man, that'll pretty much do it, man. My all or nothing play here. Honestly, this is another shot in the dark, man, but I think this is a great call because I really liked this guy yesterday, and I put him in a fucking lineup, and I took him out. I don't know why. I think if I would have left this guy in a damn lineup, I would have smashed in the cash ugly. But Jacob Poeltl, I had this guy in my lineup yesterday. He's been getting about 20 minutes a game lately. And he's just been smashing lately. He puts up 20 points yesterday, 31.9 fantasy points. And now going against the Lakers team tonight, I can see them using him even more because they just played yesterday. So I can see them going to him a little more. Even though Spurs did get blown out too, I have to keep that in mind. But still, I did have a feeling about that. So if you want to go back to this guy tonight, I do not blame you at 4,200 as a punt play here. But if you're going to risk something, like I said, I'd rather take a chance there with just going with Kevon Looney or even Dedmon, paying up to try to get Dedmon at 5,000. I think that'd be a solid play.